What up, it's your boy Troy. In this video, you and I are gonna break down why women are much slower to get into relationships typically than men are. Now look, I'm gonna keep it 100 and keep it very real with you in this video. This information has taken me decades to learn and understand. I've gone through my own experiences, and also I've worked with some incredible mentors and teachers throughout the years to bring you exactly what I'm gonna share with you right now. And the first thing I wanna share is that what pisses me off a lot of times with men is your egos get in the way when it comes to learning about dating and attraction and relationships. It's almost like as men, we assume we should be good at this. And I get it, right? You get all this conditioning as a kid, like, yo, I'm good with the girls. Oh, she likes me, she doesn't like me. And so then what happens is later on as an adult, you kind of have this blockade and you don't want to learn about this kind of shit. So if you made it this far in this video already, cheers to you, because you're gonna learn some powerful information that just might change your life. Now, if you and I have not met yet, my name is Troy, I'm a best-selling author, speaker, and coach, and I wanna help you to become an awakened man. Without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, here's what I want you to understand, is you cannot beat the DNA when it comes to dating and relationships. So a lot of the information, a lot of the conditioning, a lot of the stuff you've learned does not address the DNA. There are things that are hardwired in both men and women that are different, that are part of your DNA, because we are truly and actually designed to evolve the species. So what I'm gonna show you today is the hardwired stuff that's in the DNA that most people don't talk about because most people don't understand it. But after I show you this video, you will understand it and it'll be like a light bulb. You'll be like, damn, there it is. That is true. That's in the DNA. The first difference between men and women when it comes to dating is that a female only has a certain amount of time that they can reproduce. They are literally thinking on almost a subconscious level, I'm giving you years of my reproductive value to be in relationship with you. So it's almost like they keep that as a treasure, as they should. So they're less likely or slower to give you those years because they only have a certain amount of them. The difference between her and you is that you can reproduce for years and years and years. And in fact, men, as you get older, typically your value goes up because you learn how to make more money, you become stable, ideally you become more secure in who you are. There's all these other things that can be an upside of a man as he gets older. But when it comes to reproduction alone, she only has a certain amount of years. So she's always assessing, if we get in a relationship, if I start to date you, if this gets serious, I'm giving you a certain amount of my reproductive years. And for most men, that's not even a consideration for you because again, you have way more years that you can actually reproduce. Number two is she has this subconscious question of, what if? And the what if is, what if I do get pregnant with this man? And because of this question, what if I do get pregnant with the man? She's always assessing from like a hardwired DNA type level, she's assessing, will this man be able to take care of a child? Like when shit hits the fan, is he gonna be able to stick in the pocket? Is he grounded in his energy as a man, or is he gonna run when things get crazy? Because life gets crazy. That's why women are attracted to scars, because scars show that you've taken the hits in life and you're still fucking there. And so she's looking for that same energy in you as a man. Because I don't know if you've done it yet, but raising kids ain't fucking easy. You're gonna take hits. You're gonna go through challenging times. I always get a lot of shit from this from both men and women because I always say that women want a man who can show that he can lead in a relationship. And I'm like, no, I can take care of myself. I can do this. That's cool because you don't have kids yet. And so you don't think that way. But once you have kids, you're gonna look for a man who can actually lead in the relationship. And so women on a subconscious level actually are looking for that. So even an alpha female will always be attracted to a man who shows strong alpha energy because it's hardwired in the fucking DNA. So remember, they're always subconsciously assessing, can this man actually take care of kids if I were to get pregnant? And then number three is women derive a lot of value from validation. And validation is simply a man saying that she's attractive, you look good. It's why women go out, man. Like when girls go out to the club, they often aren't actually looking to meet a guy. They just want to go out with their girlfriends, have a good time, and get validation from men. Like that's their currency. And so if she goes into a relationship with you, guess what? That validation goes away. She's not getting that currency because she's walking around with you holding hands. She ain't going out with the girls anymore or as often. And so this goes away. So women are much slower to enter into relationship. I'm gonna break this down in one more powerful way that you're absolutely gonna love. So this is gonna help you when you first meet the girl and you travel along this timeline. Okay, so here's where you meet the girl, you're traveling along a timeline and you want to get in a relationship with this girl. Let's say you really like her, you want this to work out. Maybe she's the one, or maybe she's the one for right now. Whatever it is, you want this actually to work out. And here's what's actually going on. Based on the three things that you and I just discussed, a woman is looking to see, will this relationship, if I go into a relationship, be on an upward timeline? Here's when we meet, And do we travel this upward journey? Like, he actually could take care of kids if we had kids. He's gonna allow me to still go out with my girlfriends. He's gonna give me the validation that I used to get from the world outside. He's gonna give me that validation through a variety of ways. This man can not only take care of himself, he can support me, he can support a family, he's encouraging, he's positive, he is a man of purpose. That is an upward spiral. So you want to show her those things, and I'll break that down in a second, from the jump, from the beginning. And obviously you gotta be those things too. Because the other thing that's taking place is she's also assessing, is he of low value? Do other women pay attention to this guy? And that's, strangely, they'll never tell you this, but it actually turns them on when other girls like you. When you go out with her and then other women give you attention, they ain't gonna like it, they ain't gonna show you that, but they actually really like it because it shows that you must be of high value, high reproductive value. And so if you don't have a lot going on, they're looking at this downward spiral of energy. You got a man with no purpose, girls ain't into him, he's isolated, he's jealous, he's controlling, downward spiral, they are less likely to enter into a relationship with you. And if they feel like you tricked them up front to make them think that you were this guy, but you were actually this dude, there is resentment, my friend, and that will fucking ruin a relationship. So again, remember, you gotta be this dude. Just learn to be that guy and it's all good. But you might be this dude, but you're fucking it up a few ways early on in the relationship, and I'm gonna show you what that looks like. Number one is you're too clingy or too available. So if you're too clingy, you're too available, like you're just ready to date them, let's do this, I want to live this amazing life, I'm ready to go, it shows that you are of low value. Like their brain on that DNA level is gonna be thinking, why is he so available? If he was actually this man of high value, he'd probably have a lot going on. And so they're gonna slow down in the interaction and slow down in the relationship with you. I work with guys who are going through some relationship stuff. I'm like, send me the text messages. Let me see how you interacted with her. And they'll send me their text messages and they're like, I didn't do anything wrong. Like, look at this, she liked me, but then all of a sudden she like ghosted me. And it's because they sent her these big fucking long text messages, like these paragraph long text messages when they first met. And they're like, yeah, I'd love to date you. Here's when I'm available. We could go do this, that. And all that's like cool, but it's too much in the beginning. It's too clingy. It shows that you don't have enough going on. You lack a purpose, which is the second point, is if you lack purpose, you get no respect. A woman will always be attracted to a man who she respects over just about anything else, over looks, over the money you make, job you have, all that shit. If she respects you, she will love you in relationships. So you have to show her that you live a life that is worth respecting. Like you're willing to go through challenging things in life. You're on your purpose. You're on your journey. You know, there's a saying that says a man looks at his purpose and a woman looks at her man. That is a beautiful thing. It doesn't mean like you're not connected. You're actually very connected to each other. Part of you building that purpose is you building a beautiful journey and then you choosing who you want to invite into that journey. And you've built a beautiful life that you can invite a woman into. It doesn't have to be something spectacular that the outside world will judge and say, hey, that's awesome, you've got all the fancy stuff. That ain't it. It's just being a strong, grounded dude who's willing to keep working on himself and grow in life. That is attractive to a woman. That's plenty enough just to work on you and be that type of dude. Like she will join that journey. She will respect that type of man. Number three is you fuck up right away because you show too much insecurity. Insecurity equals beta bullshit. It's like weak type of shit, man. Again, when you have kids or you go through life, there's gonna be challenging moments. And if you show all this beta fucking insecure energy, what does that say to her? Like you be the dude that sticks in the pocket, you're like, yo, we got this. We will get through this. We will be together on the other side of this journey. I'm with you. Are you showing that energy or are you showing through your insecurities and your beta bullshit that you're just gonna run away? That's what they're saying, again, on a DNA biological level, because they understand reproduction. They understand kids on a deep down core level. And they're looking at you saying, are you the type of dude that can handle me? Can you handle this life? Can you handle the next 15, 20, 30, 40, 50 years together? That's the kind of shit that's actually hardwired in the DNA. So what you wanna make sure, again, of course, that it's congruent, it's honest to who you are, is you are this man, but that you actually show it through your communication. You show that you have things going on. You're busy. You're not just always available. Like you have a life that's fucking important. You have a purpose. You show her that energy and it will increase attraction. And then she will see like, oh, this is the type of dude that's gonna create upward energy in a relationship. I'm ready to join and be in a relationship with you. But when you do these things, you're showing downward energy, even if you are this dude who's kind of built for the journey. You're showing downward spiral of energy and she ain't gonna be into it. So remember, right up front, you wanna change and be aware of these three things because it's always hardwired in the DNA. You can't beat the DNA. If you have not already, make sure you go down in the description below and download my free ebook, Double Your Dating, A Man's Guide to Love. It's absolutely free. You'll get a lot of information out of it. And of course, like, share, and subscribe. I make these videos absolutely absolutely free for you to help you in your life. So when you subscribe, it costs you nothing, but it goes a long way. And I truly, truly appreciate you. Till next time, peace.